I'm going to hit you up with a quad feed. 4 reasons why the Carolina Panthers broke their 4-game losing streak, and they're 4-4. Beat the Atlanta Falcons 19-13. It's the final score, by the way. You can read the rest of the articles in the description. Now, number 1, they ran the ball 46 times. They'll control the clock. They definitely beat the Atlanta Falcons in time possession. Second reason is the offensive line gave up no sacks, protected Sam Darnold, kept him clean. That's what you do. Number 3, the defense did their thing. Harassed, confused Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons offense, even though they gave up a touchdown early in the first quarter. 4, 10 of 17 on third down conversions. That's flipping awesome. That's the thing I like to see. But as a Panthers fan, I know we ain't going to see games like this the rest of the way. I know it's not going to happen, but hey, it's a start. Now, if the Carolina Panthers want to get on a roll, you look at the schedule for next month. They play the Patriots, the Cardinals, the Washington football team. I hope they get a win against the NFC East division because they're 0-3 right now. Wonderful. And Miami Dolphins. So, I know what you're thinking. They're 1-7. They're trash. Don't underestimate your opponent. Just don't do it. Carolina Panthers have struggled against the Miami Dolphins each time they played that team. Okay? So, and a little bit of NBA. I told you Miami Heat would be a good team. Go ask the Milwaukee Bucks. They blew them out. I think it was by 42, 43 points last week or 2 weeks ago or something like that. And they just beat the Charlotte Hornets 2 nights ago. So, the Milwaukee Bucks look good for the defending NBA champs. The LA Lakers, well, everybody's still clowning them, labeling them as the Golden Girls. Y'all need to stop. I mean, they're going to have to figure it out. I mean, their defense is suspect. Russell Westbrook is turning into a quadruple-double machine. And when I say that, not in a good way, he's having turnover problems. So they're going to have to figure out the lineups, the combinations. But if you turn Russell Westbrook into a jump shooter, that is asking for disaster waiting to happen. You're just begging for disaster. You're just begging. I'm telling you, it's going to be awful. So, and that whole, what was it that called? The 75th anniversary list. It just screams out loud of a NBA All-Star popularity contest to me. I'm just like, wait, really? Carmelo Anthony's in there? Damian Lillard? I mean, the players are not trash in any stretch of imagination, but where's Paul Gasol? Where's Manu Ginobili? Where's Tony Parker? Where's Dwight Howard? I'm sorry, did I forget something? Like I said, it's whatever. I don't take it seriously. Now, with the DC Fandome talk, the event that happened this past month, I watched most of it on IGN's YouTube channel. It was pretty good, even though it was virtual. The 2 movies I'm looking forward to in the DCEU are Black Adam, Shazam, Fury of the Gods. And as far as Supergirl goes, I'm happy that it's ending. That way it won't drag on forever. Even though it's season 6, which is the final season. What else I can say? Oh yeah, a little bit of gaming news. Yeah, Nintendo announced the expansion online, and they came out with a Nintendo 64 and a Sega Genesis controllers. Not a lot, but some people were complaining and criticizing to Nintendo, like, wait a minute, this is wrong. It's bad enough you're paying $20 for a year to play online, and now you're throwing Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis that cost more. If this was Microsoft or Sony pulling this type of stuff, they would get thrashed by the gaming community. But because Nintendo's the grandparents of video games, you're not allowed to criticize them. You're not allowed to say anything negative about them. So, it's whatever. And the only reason why I'm finding myself playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I'm watching, what was that show called? Finland Saga, the anime from Amazon Prime Video, and the History Channel. What was that History Channel called? Vikings. So far, my first impressions after 32 hours, it's great. It's great. Now, I do have few issues, but I don't want to get into that until I beat the game. And my opinions can change at any time. I wasn't going to play the game, but anytime you sit there and watch Finland Saga and Vikings, you're like, okay, I'm going to have to play the game. Plus, I got it for Christmas gift, so I can't let it go to waste. I didn't play the game till like 11 months later. Let the bugs and glitches, iron them out. Then jump on in and play it. And a little bit of rant number 109. It'd be Battlefield 2042, but I'm not going to spend 5 minutes on it. The only concerns I have, besides the specialists, is the teamwork, the controls, how that's going to work out. I mean, the ground vehicles, they really need to be strong. Same way with the air vehicles, because in the beta, it was just awful. I mean, the air vehicles were just dominating to the point where the ground vehicles, like tanks, and just, it didn't matter. A lot of people are calling EA and DICE to remove specialists. Well, that's why you got Portal. So, but then again, you haven't heard any news in that front. So, a lot of Battlefield fans who despise specialists, they're worried about it because of the lack of news, lack of information from the Battlefield portal in Battlefield 2042. And I did watch the 5 remaining news specialists, and I'm thinking everybody's going to use Assault, and others going to use Recon. I'm like, oh, good grief, here we go. This is Call of Duty Black Ops 4 nightmare coming. I just had a feeling it was coming, but we'll see how that game plays out. I did pre-order it because I was supposed to go out of town, but didn't happen. I'm talking about this past month. And let's just say that I didn't get to play the early access thanks to EA. Why? So I just don't think that the Battlefield 2042 is going to be a catastrophe like most people are saying, but it's not going to be a pleasant or a phenomenal experience. It's going to be somewhere in the middle. While Call of Duty Vanguard is going to be, it's great for the first 2 months, then just put it away. Halo Infinite is going to be phenomenal, from what I'm hearing. Makes you feel like you're playing Halo Reach, Halo 4, the first 3 Halo games. That nostalgia and the new stuff coming together. Oh my goodness. And I saw the campaign video. It looks phenomenal. It has that hybrid open world, linear type of thing going. Kind of remind me a little bit of Gears of War 5 they were going, which I haven't beat it yet. So we'll see how Halo Infinite turns out. So with that, throwing y'all salute. What's your thoughts on Various Thoughts Volume 183? I am done. And oh yeah, happy Halloween. Please don't trick or treat on Halloween. I'm out.